Right, Shalom, Call Halal, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh
Yahweh
Bashem
Bashem
Yahushai.
Yahushai.
Bahawa Rakah Kadash, right? This is the brother Gadawan.
Your brother Shamar.
The brother Kanak.
We had to do a quick video on a scripture the brother we went into yesterday. And we wanted to go deeper into the meaning of the word. And the brother's going to read it right now. This is 2 Peter's 2 and 12.
Okay, this is 2 Peter's 2 and 12.
Hold up 1 second. She's bugging out. There we go.
It says, "But these, as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption."
Yeah, but these, as natural brute beasts, okay, and be a brute beast, that's an insult. We were talking about that yesterday. Made to be taken and destroyed. So the Most High created you. This is going back to you already know you goddamn you demons out there, man.
Yeah.
Scoffers.
Scoffers.
Scoffers,
Yeah.
mainly. Oh, where's that one? Where's the
Which one are you looking for?
where's the about the scoffers? Is it in this chapter?
Oh, it's the next chapter over.
It's in the next chapter over,
Yeah.
okay? But that's how we know what it's talking about, right? But these as natural brute beasts made to be taken and destroyed. All right, and then the brother went deeper and looked up the word brute beast. Okay, let me go here to the word brute here in the Greek. I'm gonna play it for y'all.
Strong's G 249, oligos. Oligos.
Oligos, right? Meaning brute, unreasonable, destitute of reason, contrary to reason, or absurd.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring this out in that next. It goes right into it. This 2 Peter's 3 and 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, "Where's the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. For this they are willingly ignorant of." Pretty much for this they are destitute of reasoning, right?
Mm-hmm.
That the word of the Most High, the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, whereby the world that was being overflowed with water perished. You know, It says, "But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men."
All right, and what's that talking about? It's talking about the destruction of America. Okay, not this day of judgment, perdition of ungodly men, that fire. It's not talking about hell, someplace underground. It's talking about America being destroyed. And who's going to be destroyed? All you people that are meant to be destroyed, which we read about earlier. And back in 2 Peter's 2 and 12. And the brother said, just like it says they're to be willingly ignorant of something, right, is to be a brute.
Yeah, it's to be a brute.
To be a brute. And let's do it like this. This is in the Edamon. You want to read it out?
Yeah. Kid, this is going to go into it deeper.
Click on brute.
Yeah, so this is the definition of brute in Edamon Online Dictionary says, of or belonging to animals, non-human.
Yeah, so when the spirit Yahweh Bashem Yahushai was on those translators when they were making the King James version and breaking down the scriptures from the Greek, they were on a high level, man, to know that they were speaking of these people as so unreasonable that they're non-human, man. They're acting like animals.
Mm-hmm.
This is from the old French: coarse, brutal, raw, crude, okay, heavy, dull, stupid, and that is very, very true among you guys out there, man. You're stupid, you're insensible, you're unreasonable. You try to talk to them, they act like they know everything, right? They know the scriptures. But once you start talking to them, they get unreasonable.
Yeah, they get very unreasonable. And the insensible, when you go on that word insensible, you have an I-N in front of a word, right? It's a U-N, really. It's unsensible. Pretty much you can't use your senses, which we're going to go into that scripture. Pretty much you're an animal.
Yeah.
Because an animal can reason, unreasonable. When you reason with somebody, you go back to see the matter, right? You talk about the matter. You can't even talk to these guys about the matter, you know? So they have their own They have their own wicked thought in their head, and they believe that they're right. Like an animal. If an animal believes, okay, I'm going to eat, I'm just going to eat, they're not going to think about what are the consequences or repercussions, you know?
They're just controlled by their wicked instinct. And it says, before reaching English, the meaning expand to of the lower animals. So not just any animal, the stupidest, dumbest animals, okay? Wanting in reason, blunt or dull, of sentiment, unintelligent. The sense in brute force is irrational and purely material, okay?
Ooh, purely material, meaning carnal.
Super carnal.
Right? Ooh, let's get that first Corinthians 2, I believe it is.
John.
1 Corinthians 2. Let me bring that out. Where it talks about the natural man and being carnal, the carnal man. I believe it's 1 Corinthians 2. Yeah, this is it. Let me bring it out. This is 1 Corinthians 2, and I'll speak at
13.
14?
13.
Okay. Which things also let me, can I start at 12?
Come.
Okay. This is
That's beautiful.
yeah, this is First Corinthians 2 and 12. Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit of the Most High, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of the Most High.
That's right. So now we have received not the spirit of the world, right? But the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because you other people, the whole thing, love everybody, God loves everybody. That's the spirit of the world, man. That's not the spirit of the Most High. Okay? God loves that. If that was the case, there wouldn't be all this hell destruction going around. Obviously, the Most High don't love a dude that is homeless. He's a little kid. He's been abused. You know, you're not loved by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's why you hate him. All right? But we, receiving the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we know the things that are freely given unto us, that are of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, such as this knowledge, knowing we're Israelites, knowing who the Edomites are, knowing that America's going to be destroyed, knowing the mark of the beast. Okay? Those are things that has been freely given unto us by the Most High, and we're trying to give it to y'all. But y'all don't want it, man. You reject it. Keep going up.
Yeah, it says, verse 13, which things also we speak, not in the world, which man's wisdom teacheth.
Not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth,
that
which is, look how you guys talk. You know, we don't speak like all that jargon and BS, like fluff talk, like what's his name, polite.
Yeah.
Yeah, you speak like that. Oh, they think you're all smart, man. But we know how to talk like that when we're working.
Yeah.
We're dealing with these bug outs.
Yeah.
We're trying to secure the bag. We can talk like that, but in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we're speaking through the spirit, man.
Yeah, because if you talk like that, pretty much you're giving glory unto yourself, right? It talks about in 1 Corinthians, the first chapter, about how the Lord, He chose the low things or the things of the world to confound the weak things of the world, which we're considered weak, to confound the strong things, basically. So if you're talking with all that nice speech, you know, you're gonna, he's a good speaker. They're not gonna look at you. They're not gonna listen to the words that you're trying to, the message that you're trying to relay. But they're gonna have respect to person because you can speak and articulate your words very nice. But like the elder brother Gad said, when we talk amongst these bug outs, these people in the world, they're like, man, you can articulate your words very good. Like, man, I understand. And this actually happened to me the other day. I was talking to a guy. He said, how do you know all this? How can you articulate on the fly, like everything very quick? He's like, man, I'm very impressed. You know? So, but this is not the truth to glorify us. It's to glorify Yahweh Yahushai. You know? So we have that, like you were talking about, that colloquial speech.
Yep.
You know, we probably spit a little bit out of our mouth. Stumble over certain words.
Yeah, we're stammering lips.
Yeah, but the message goes out, and that shows the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know?
Keep going up.
Yep, it says, not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth, but which the Holy Spirit teacheth.
That's right.
Comparing spiritual things with spiritual.
That's right. We compare spiritual things to spiritual. Oh, how do you guys know we're the Israelites? The Spirit. To be an Israelite is a spiritual thing, okay? Because nobody can trace their line back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? None of these so-called Jews' pedigrees go that far, right? It goes as far as back as Rabbi Finkelstein. That's about it. They don't go all the way back to the Lord's original men, because our records have been destroyed. So now it's a spiritual thing, and we compare it with what's spiritual. So if someone's coming in the correct spirit, they're in the faith, they believe in the names Yahweh Shem Shai, they know about the correct doctrine. They gotta be an Israelite, man. You just don't come in, he's a Moabite, but he's in the spirit. Nah, bro. Oh yeah, he's just a Ishmaelite. Yeah, but he's in the spirit. Nah, you're an Israelite, okay? It don't work like that. You may be just have a curse on you to end up looking like a heathen, but the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai is within you, man. Okay, keep going on.
Yeah, it says, but the natural man. Yeah, you're in 4. You jump to 4.
Go back to 3.
2.
So, here we go. Satan.
Yeah, Satan. Verse 14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit of the Most High.
Yeah, the natural man, right? A man of the flesh, a fleshly man, a brute beast.
Yeah, can we look at that word natural?
Come
Baba Kashah.
Because yeah, a lot of you guys, as natural as you are, you're more GMO than you are natural. All right, the word here, we'll get it out.
Strong's G 5591. Psuchikas. Psuchikas.
Like psyche, psychos, right?
Ooh, yeah, psycho.
Psycho, bro.
Yeah, psycho.
This is where the word psycho comes from.
Yeah,
you see this right here?
That's heavy.
Psychos. You see that?
Yeah, psychos.
Psychos. So, natural, sensual, of or belonging to breath, having the nature and characteristics of the breath, the principle of animal life, which men have in common with the brutes.
Ooh, that's it.
The
brutes.
principle of animal life. Yeah, you could breathe. You could be walking around. But animals do that, man. Everybody breathes the air, man. They're on oxygen
Yeah,
just like
right,
we are,
that's
man.
Right, that's heavy.
Anybody could breathe the air and walk around. But are you in the spirit? Which men have in common with the brutes.
You're common with the animals.
Mm-hmm.
You're on the same. You're actually on a lower level than the animals because you actually have the capability to understand, but you choose not to understand because you're so stuck in your ways. So you're likened unto an animal, a brute,
Mm-hmm.
which means you're senseless. You can't exercise your senses.
A lower animal at that.
Yeah, a lower animal, like the lowest of the animals.
Yeah, like lower than a damn rat.
Like the basis you have the basis of certain. The 2/3 are the basis of the Israelites, pretty much.
Yeah, like you saw some. There's the animal, right? There's animals that represent power and have grace to them, like such as lions,
Yeah.
or the eagle, or the wolf. Those are lion. Those are animals like oh yeah, I'll be a lion. Yeah, I'll be a wolf. I'll be an eagle.
Yeah.
But what about the rat?
Yeah, like a rat
You want to be a snake
or a roach.
a roach? Those are the lower animals, man. Those are the brutes. And those are you guys. As for us though, we're on the levels of the lion. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The sensuous nature with its subjection to appetite and passion. Yeah, because you're all about your sensual desires, man. Which is these fleshly desires.
Yeah. The 5 senses. We're gonna go into that.
You got a precept back?
Yeah.
I think we're good here. Homie.
Yeah, we good. Yeah, we're good there.
What is it like?
It's Galatians 5 and 19.
Go ahead, Ot.
Yep. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murders,
Bad.
drunkenness, revelings, and such the like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically all the things. That's you being a brute beast. You have none understanding. So that's a list of the things that the typical 2/3 nigga does in the world.
That's right.
Yeah, it's manifestation of being a brute beast.
Yeah, being an animal. Being a below stock.
You do all these things, man.
Yeah, that's how you carry that out when you have the level, you have the capacity or the capability to be on a higher level than an animal, but you lower yourself to that vibration, and this is the way that you manifest it in the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
When you live in the fleshly, according to the flesh.
And Esau, he knows you're animals, man. That's why when he advertised beer to you, he just shows you titties and stuff.
Yeah, you're walking after the flesh.
You're walking after woman. Yeah, they always advertise little glittery stuff for women, pretty little colors and shit like that. Because you guys are just bug outs, man.
I had another quick one too.
Oh, go ahead.
It was in Jeremiah 4:22.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish; they have not known me. They are sod as children, and they have none understanding. And that's basically what being a brute is. You're extremely stupid, and you don't have no type of understanding whatsoever.
That's one of the definitions of the word brute is to be stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have any type of understanding. Niggas out here these days, they don't even think about what they're about to do. They just do it off impulse, like an animal. You're just out there just doing things and don't even consider the repercussions for your actions. You don't even think really. The nigga will just react. Like if you get in an argument with somebody and he really that upset at you, he'll pull out a gun and shoot. You don't even think about now I'm gonna have to go to jail. Now I gotta be on the run. You don't think about nothing afterwards. You just act off of instinct, like an animal would. You make it like a bull when it's mad. It doesn't. All it's thinking about is trying to attack. These niggas are on the same level as an animal. That's why they're compared to brutes.
Yeah, like a bull, like you said, a bull, right? You have the matador, the little red scarf, the little red, you know. The bull doesn't see like, oh damn, he got a sword behind it, you know. Because in Spain they have the sword behind it to kill him, right? He doesn't even consider that. He doesn't consider that this is all a game to kill him.
Yep.
Because he's an animal. He's a brute. He just sees red. He just sees red, and he just gets angry and just goes. He just works off his impulse. Mm-hmm. If that red wasn't there, he'll just be sitting there. Just he wouldn't do anything. But once he sees that color, he has an impulse. He reacts off a reaction. That's what you people do. That you bug outs. You just act off reaction. That's why a lot of you Israelites are in jail because of just reaction.
Mm-hmm. And you stay in there because of the way you act to them CEOs, man.
Yeah.
They see how much of animals you are, then they need to beat you down, they need to chain you up, spray you up with a pepper spray, put you in the shoe.
Yeah.
Why? Because you're animals, man. You're brute beast. And you're treated as such. That's good on that, right?
I just finished.
I finished. Oh, God.
They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge because they have no understanding. So, of course, to do good, they're not going to have no knowledge of that. You're reprobates. You're doing everything that's in Galatians 5:19.
Mm-hmm.
You're just doing. You're making everything in the flesh. All those wicked actions in the flesh manifest because you don't have any type of understanding and you're just completely stupid. Because you would know that everything you're doing is basically the path of destruction and destroying yourself.
Yeah, and then back to the definition of brute. You guys are of lower animals, man. Blunt. You're a beast.
Oh man.
You're a beast. A brute is a beast. A brutal person, a savage in disposition or manners.
Damn, yeah, man.
So you're just like a lot of you guys have no manners. You don't know how to ask a question politely. You're just acting all proud like you have
a savage.
Yeah, you're a savage, man.
That's what niggas like getting called today. They think it's a good thing to be called a savage. They call you a brute.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, yeah.
You're calling yourself a brute.
Brutal language or conduct, man. You see that down right there?
Yep. Brutal implies cruelty or lack of feelings, right? As brutal language or conduct. Yeah, so brutish is especially uncultured, stupid, groveling. Brute remains nearest to the distinguished difference between man and beast.
Ooh, yeah.
Irrationality.
You niggas are irrational.
Mm-hmm.
You can't reason. You literally can't reason with none. You can't reason with the 2/3.
No, you can't.
You can't reason with these people in the world.
They need death. You just gotta kill them, man.
Because they think they know everything. They think they got it. You know, they think they got it, and then they don't even consider. Like the scriptures say, keep thy foot when you go into the house of the Most High. For they don't even consider that they do evil. So you don't even consider any of the words that we're saying could be true. You don't even say, damn it, am I doing evil? You don't even consider that. That's what an animal does. An animal doesn't consider anything that it does. It just does it, right? If a dog's in your house, it'll just take a shit.
Doesn't even think about getting whooped.
It doesn't even think about it. Mm-mm. You know, the only way that it'll think about getting whooped is you beat its ass.
Yep.
You know? But then you niggas get judged by the Most High. You don't even consider that as judgment, that you need to fix up your ways.
Mm-mm. You just think you got caught slipping.
Yeah, you feel like now, the Lord, he's chastising me. I'm you know, I'm doing the right thing.
Well, some niggas pray for more of it.
I got it.
Some niggas pray for more.
I got another quick piece up off what you just said.
Yeah.
It's Isaiah 1 and 3.
Yeah.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider.
Yeah, and those animals are low animals. Those are considered stubborn animals,
Stupid
right?
animals.
Stupid animals. Somebody call you an ox, an ass, a donkey.
Dumb as an ass.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
So you're actually lower than a fucking ox or an ass, a donkey.
Dumb as an ox. You're a dumbass. Stupid ass.
Yeah. You're lower than that because you don't. It says my people does not consider. Israel, 2/3 of Israel does not even consider their actions.
And when you don't consider things, you're insensible. You're irrational.
Yep.
Unreasonable.
You're a brute. And one of the words there for brute was absurd, right? And then, as you can see here, it says plainly illogical, man. So not to even consider who you are, that's illogical. Oh man, I'm just black.
I'm an American.
I'm just an American. I'm a nigga. I'm a Navajo. I'm an Indian. I'm an Indian. I'm a Mexican. All as stupid as you're an idiot. You're a brute. You're plainly illogical. Absurd is out of tune, discordant, figuratively incongruous, foolish, silly, senseless. All right, off, away from home. What is this? Yeah, so senseless. So we're gonna go to Ecclesiasticus because what we're getting to is this scripture here. Explain to what separates us from the animals, man. And as you can see, our people are lower than them, man.
Can we finish the next verse?
Mhm.
Yeah, the next verse right there. Yeah.
Verse 4. Ah, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are going away backward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, going away backward means pretty much being a degenerate.
Yeah.
You know Esau. He has this evolutionary table, right? You come as you're a fucking amoeba cell. You were a monkey, right? You were a caveman. Well, niggas evolved and went backwards to being animals, so to speak.
They devolved.
Yeah, there you go. That's the word. Yeah, that's the word. Thwada. They devolved into being a goddamn animal because they actually have the capability to reason. But nigga doesn't even want to reason. He doesn't even consider. He doesn't like, all right, look, let's just go to the scriptures and see if you can see it.
Yeah.
A nigga, he gonna argue with you. No, you ain't got it. No, John 3:16, for God so loved the world. He don't even want to hear anything else, man. You fucking niggas, man. That's why the Lord is gonna, when a beast dies, does anybody cry over the beast? No.
They don't cry when a nigga died.
So a nigga's gonna die. Nobody's gonna cry over a nigga. A nigga's gonna, cause niggas gonna die like beasts, man. They're just gonna be in the streets. They're just gonna be dead. They're like, oh, that's just a nigga. And then people just gonna walk over him, man.
Ain't that what Esau say? Like when every time a nigga get killed by a cop, he say we got another savage off the streets,
Another animal off the street, another brute.
beast.
Yeah.
That's how Esau looks at it when niggas get killed. Cause y'all act like animals.
Yeah, cause you're a people laden, meaning pretty much lading. When you say you have brick and mortar, you just lading that cement or that mortar and brick. You just put sin on top of sin, man, and you don't even consider your actions, man. You don't consider the Most High. You don't even consider that that's not his name, Jesus. You don't consider that he's a so-called black man. You don't consider that you're an Israelite. You don't consider the things that you're doing is the reason why you're in this captivity. You don't even take it to heart. Why? Because you're a brute beast. You're senseless. You're irrational, right? You're without reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know. You can't have a proper discourse with a nigga, man. He's just gonna yell. He's very emotional. He's like an animal. He'll just bite you. You know.
That's right. Let's get a Jude real quick.
Okay, good.
It's Jude 1 and 10.
I'll read it. It says, But these speak evil of those things which they know not. But what they know naturally as brute beasts, and those things, they corrupt themselves.
This links up everything we just read. Yeah. All right? Y'all are your natural men, your brute beasts, your animals, right? And you speak evil of things which you don't even know because you don't consider. So you just talk shit about it, man. And then all these things, you corrupt yourselves into what? All the things the brother read earlier in Galatians, that manifest all the wickedness, evil, and now you're laden in that, man.
Yeah.
All right. Why? Because you don't want to listen to Yahweh Shem Shai, but also you were made as brute beasts to be taken and destroyed. That the whole purpose is for you to be doing this, okay? And the whole purpose is for us to be doing the opposite. All right? If we weren't doing what we're doing, who would be? Somebody else would, all right? And they would be part of the elect as well. Right? Because we're not gonna go backward, okay? Devolve, degenerate. All right, we're trying to move forward, man. We're trying to get to the kingdom of heaven. We're evolving, man, in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. And y'all get devolve. You're devolving back into Satanism, man.
It says the scripture say evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse.
Yep.
So you were once okay. At one point, you were still a beast. Then you just became a brute, and you become even worse off than an animal. You start becoming lower and lower. It's because another definition was of of the lower of the animals.
Mm-hmm.
So there's even levels to animals. As far as honor, there's different honor levels of animals, and you're lower. You're actually lower than the animals, man.
Yep.
You're lower than a goddamn rat. You know what I mean? A rat, a slug. You don't want to be a slug. You know?
And then the Mosai even said, Esau, you're less than shit.
Yeah.
So you're a real dirtbag, man.
Yeah, he said that you are viler than the earth.
Yep. And some dirt.
And one of the definitions for vile is morally repugnant. Right? So you niggas are acting like Esau. That's why it says, ye are your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do.
Yep, because you're a natural brute beast.
Yep, that's it. Yeah.
Let me read this. This is a Sirach 17:1. The Lord created man of the earth and turned him into it again. All right, so we know that's talking about our life cycle. He gave them few days and a short time, and power also over the things therein. He endured them with strength by themselves, and made them according to his image, and put the fear of man upon all flesh, and gave him dominion over beasts and fowls. So everybody knows that the man is the top, all right? A lion, all right? They may want to attack you, but they already know that you're the top predator, man. That's why a lot of them don't want to fuck with you unless you roll up on their territory on some funk. Okay, a lion ain't gonna go roll up in the village and start attacking, but the spirit Yahweh Shem Shai, if he is, it's gonna go down like that, right? Which we do, which has happened in the scriptures. Yeah. Remember them damn Samaritans?
Yeah, the Samaritans.
They was getting jacked up. Right, but hey, the fear, that's the Most High created order, us over the beast. They received the use of the 5 operations of the Lord, and in the 6th he imparted them understanding, and in the 7th speech, an interpreter of the cogitations thereof. And we know the 5 operations is taste, all right, sight, all right, smell, hearing, and touch. And then the 6th, Esau calls the 6th sense. Nah, man, the 6th sense is understanding, right?
Mm-hmm.
Understanding what's going on. Okay, having the spirit on you to know what's going on. And the 7th is speech. And you know some people that don't have the 6th and 7th. Those people are through, man.
Yeah.
Those people are through. And the majority, those are brute beasts.
That's what it is.
Those are brute beasts because brute beasts, they can smell.
Mm-hmm.
They can see things. They can hear.
Yeah.
They can touch things.
Mm-hmm.
They can feel things.
Mm-hmm.
But do they know what the hell's going on, man? Can you ask them what's up with the stock market? You have your dog in the house. You're gonna have them. You're gonna ask them about some investments.
Yeah.
You know. Do they got jobs? Can they go work and shit? No, man. They don't even know they're working, man.
Yeah.
You can get an ox, you put that shit to work, man. It don't know. It don't know it's working, man.
Yeah.
It's just catching hell.
That's all it knows.
It ain't gonna talk to you. You could talk shit to it. It ain't gonna say shit back to you, right? And then some people, we see them like that. They don't have understanding speech. Those guys are through, as I said, total lames. All right, counsel and the.
It says the interpreter.
Oh, we gotta go into that. It's a lot. And an interpreter of the cogitations thereof. All right, and we went into that word right here. Cogitation. It says thought, idea, notion, that which is thought of, act of thinking, earnest reflection, thought, consideration, reflection, which brute beasts don't do, man. And you guys, when you come up and talk, It says, "Holdeth thy foot when I step into the congregation of the Lord," man. And y'all don't do that. It says, "A fool would be found wise if he shut his mouth, man.
Yep.
If he speaketh very little, man." But what do you guys do? You come up to the camp, you condemn yourselves, and you don't think about it. You don't think about what the Most High is going to do to you. You don't think about, what if these guys are right? Because a lot of people do think like that. They come by like, I'm not going to mess with those guys because I see them there every week, and I've seen the cops try. They actually see, the people who walk by and really see us, people that work around there or whatever, the cops on the beat, they actually think about it sometimes. Like, man, what if them right about them UFOs, man?
Yep.
What if them UFOs are gonna fuck us up? Like, what if they write about World War III?
People believe in so-called aliens, so what we say is not too far-fetched. If you actually believe in aliens, and we say that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is coming back with chariots, Israel, it's not too far-fetched to believe.
People who believe in aliens would love to have a conversation with us, man. Man, bro, whoa, bro.
They'll bug out.
They'll
too.
bug out and show me in the Bible.
Yep.
Because they're seeking after something else, man. Because they don't know alien. They've never seen an alien, but they believe in that. They have faith that the evidence of things that are not seen, right?
Yep.
But those people are bugged out, all right?
Well, the word alien just means
You're right, actually. So
Yep.
just means foreign.
It just means foreign. So pretty much, Yahweh Shai, he's going to come as an alien, right?
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much the Lord, he put it in the minds. Yeah, the angels. Yeah,
The angels are aliens.
The angels are aliens because they're foreign. They're foreign to this. They're not well known amongst the world, right?
They're foreign to this realm.
They're foreign to this realm. Only that's why the scriptures say that he show up his words unto his servants the prophets.
Yep.
This is very hidden now. This is like actually the most high. This is the highest level of knowledge on the planet Earth. It's the knowledge of the Bible, because it pretty much everything, all the questions that you have, the Bible actually answers them. The understanding thereof, right? So now we know why people do things. Now we know. Okay, you saw a chariot in the sky. You don't know. You go to Esau. He doesn't know. He'll tell you maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Well, the scriptures tell you plainly what they are. So the Lord, he gave us understanding, that he gave us that cognition. The act of what does it say? Reflection and thought, consideration.
And bro, that goes into it right here. It says, which is apparently, cogitere, to think, reflect, consider, turn over in the mind, which is apparently a contraction of agatari, from a similar form of calm, which means together, the ko, right? Mm-hmm. The agatari, which is here, in a sense, to turn over. So to turn over in your mind, literally to put in constant motion, to drive, to impel, to move, drive, to draw out, or forth, or move. And what's that? That's like a motor, man. Right? Your mind's constantly turning. It's constantly working.
Ooh, man. Yeah.
It's like a motor.
Yeah, that's right.
And then it's constantly moving. And it's like pistons, But some people's mind it's a broken engine in there, man.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It don't work. Like, what's going on in your head?
There's nobody inside.
They don't think they got there's no driver in there.
You look at dog in the eyes, like there's nobody inside.
And then you can actually see, but sometimes in dogs you can see in their eyes that they sad or happy.
Yeah.
But then you look at these demons.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa, man, they got demons on.
Yeah.
You can see them. You can see that there's something wrong up there, man.
There's a demon in there.
You need to open the hood, man. You need to open the hood and to see what's wrong with the motor, man.
Yeah.
It got the parts of the transmission is broken. There's missing fluids.
Yeah.
It's busted. It hasn't been washed. You put the wrong fluids in it, man.
Yeah. Engine dirty and shit.
It's just dirty. It's just all messed up, out of oil. Okay, it's been steel on steel, so you got just steel shavings. You got to clean out the whole motor.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta take it out, man. Put a new block in. So that's how you people are. But that's how your mind is supposed to work. Us, we're constantly thinking about the scriptures. We're constantly turning over in our mind. Because we see something evil and wicked, we judge it, we discern it. Okay, that's wicked, that's evil. I'm not going to do that. That's a wicked, evil thought. I can't believe I just had a wicked, evil thought. I can't be thinking like that. So you're going to try to what? Think about righteous thoughts, all right? Because we always have evil, wicked thoughts. But if you're a bug out, man, and you think about some wicked, you're gonna be, oh man, what? You're gonna start,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna go and delve into darkness,
You gonna obey?
and then you're gonna obey that demon. Us, we cut it with the scriptures, and we're done. We on to the next, man.
I got a scripture that goes into it on the definitions of
Right.
consideration and reflection. This is in 2 Corinthians 13. Because pretty much it goes into the word examine. And these people don't examine themselves.
Oh,
know?
right.
Yep.
Come on.
Second Corinthians 13 and 5. It
Which
says,
is turning over in your mind.
that's it. Yep, kind. That's
Keep
it.
going on.
It says, this is 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves how that Yahushua is in you, except ye be reprobates?
And a reprobate is someone who's just totally void of judgment. You lack all discernment in the spirit. You're just a bug out. And it says, but I trust that ye shall know that we are not reprobates. All right? We're not reprobates because we actually examine ourselves. And not only, and we prove ourselves. And how do you prove your own self? To other men.
Mm-hmm.
All right? We prove our own selves, and then we know ye. We know, who knows you more than you do? You should know how your own spirit is.
You're constantly turning over in your mind things that you need to do, things that happen in your life. You're like, okay, why did that happen? Okay, what is Yahweh Bashem Shai telling me? Am I going off? Am I doing what's right? Then a brother might say something. Like, oh, okay, that's solidified. Okay, I need to do this. I need to do that. You have counsel, and then you're able to understand the counsel. You know what I mean? Because you'll talk to a guy, and it pretty much going one ear and out the other. Like, nah, brother, you're not supposed to do it like that. He's just looking like he's bugged out because he's a reprobate. He doesn't even consider.
Bro, that's the spirit. Because reprobates, they don't know what's going on, man. They're void of all judgment. So a lot of reprobates think about wicked deeds or acts that they've committed or people have committed upon them, and they don't know what it means, understand it, and they constantly go back to it and they destroy themselves, man. Because they don't you know your own self, and then they think like, yeah, I know myself. I know I'm wicked because after this happened to me, I started doing this to other people. You know, that's what sick people do. Murderers, sexual abusers. Like, oh, I only killed somebody because they killed somebody I knew, so I had to kill somebody. And now it's just an ever-ending cycle of killing people, being a murderer. Same thing with abusers. Oh, you got touched as a child. Now you went and started touching other children. You know, because you're a sicko. You're a reprobate, man. Let's say somebody was abused. Something did wicked happened unto them. They're supposed to judge that and understand that was a judgment for something and move on, man. Otherwise, you're a reprobate, okay? And you prove yourself, like, you know what, I'm not wicked. Why? And you examine yourself and see if you're in the faith. Else, you're a reprobate, man. You're going to keep doing wickedness. And then you end up coming up, scoffing, talking shit, being a demon, all right, being senseless, irrational, and you're a brute beast, made to be taken and destroyed. All right? That's how it is. That's how the scriptures work, man. Where's all the love in all this, man? All right? Where's all the love in calling people brute beasts, calling them the lowest of animals? That's pretty low, man. Let me finish this up over here. It says counsel. They received the use of the 5 operations of the Lord, and in the 6th place He imparted them understanding, in the 7th speech and interpreter of the cogitations thereof, right, which is the deep thought, your meditation, being able to truly understand. You could bring all the operations together, man, and understand why they all work together. Animals don't do that. They don't meditate. You start thinking about, oh man, I shouldn't have smacked, like monkeys. Oh, I shouldn't have threw my shit at that guy, man. You know, I should have just ate my banana. What the fuck, man? That shit. Yeah. But then that's how you reprobates are.
Yeah, that's exactly how
it
is.
You don't think like that. I shouldn't have shot at those niggas, man. What was I thinking? A nigga don't think like that. He right after he shot at some nigga, he's numbing his brain so he don't have to think about that shit, man. Or he's doing other wicked acts. He's on to the next wicked act. He's all right. I just did that. Now I'm gonna go fuck a nigga's bitch. Or I just did that. Now niggas gonna, Lord no, I'm gonna steal. I'm gonna hit a lick. That's how wicked brute beasts operate. Okay. Counsel and a tongue and eyes, ears, and a heart gave he them to understand.
Yeah, counsel. You guys don't. You reprobates don't have counsel, or the counsel that you do receive is evil counsel.
Yeah.
You might act G-ma, Big Mama. You know.
Yeah.
Go to
Esau.
the so-called, there you go.
Yeah,
Esau,
go to the so-called
white man.
Go to a doctor.
Yeah, oh man, a
The wo-
psychologist,
Yeah, it's like,
psychiatrist,
oh my god.
and get bugged out even more.
Yeah.
But when you come to the men of the Lord, you disregard that counsel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the last one you want.
Because the scriptures say they're wise. What you read in the scripture, wise to do evil.
Yep. And to do good, they have not understanding.
They have no understanding,
Yeah.
so they can't understand. To do something good, they can't even. They can't even do it.
It doesn't. If the numbers don't add up to them, like 1 + 1 is not equaling 2 for them.
Yeah,
It just equals
an
something.
animal.
Mm-hmm.
That's just that's all it knows. A dog or a cat or a bull or a snake. A snake, all it knows. I see a rat, I bite it and I just eat it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it doesn't know. It doesn't know anything else. They can't do your taxes.
Oh man, you know what snakes do? They're filthy. They smell like shit, and they have snake orgies, man. That's how snakes reproduce. They reproduce, and it's sick.
Yeah.
It's a sick act. It's nasty, man. Just a snake orgy, man. And that's how you people are, man. You're vile, man. You're disgusting.
Brute.
Brute. It says, withal, he filled them with knowledge of understanding and showed them good and evil. He said, and then you guys don't have that. You don't have that. You're brute beast. You don't have knowledge of good and evil. All right? You don't have that knowledge of understanding like the brother said earlier. He set his eyes upon their hearts that he might show them the greatness of his works. He gave them to glory in his marvelous acts forever, that they might declare his works with understanding, because truly the only men on the earth who have all the operations that Yahweh Shem Shai created us to have are the elect.
Yep.
All right? And we're going to go into right now. So he gave them to glory in his marvelous acts forever, and they might declare his works with understanding. Right? A reprobate ain't going to declare the works of Yahweh Shem Shai, right? Esau, he's the last guy to be doing that, right? But there are men out there teaching this word right now as we speak, every day, man, on the highways and byways. And they have that, they have the cogitations, right? They have the counsel, they have the heart, and they have the understanding. They have that knowledge of understanding. And they know what's good and evil. They're discerned. They're spiritually discerned. Right? And it says, and the elect shall praise his holy name.
You see, the elect.
The
So
elect.
those are the only people on the planet Earth that's going to praise their name and give glory unto the Lord's marvelous acts, and be able to understand, have to exercise all those seven functions.
Yep.
An animal can't do that. Animal doesn't give praise to the Lord.
A brute beast can't even pronounce the Lord's name. All right.
An animal doesn't even consider, okay, who made me? Who do I need to reverence? Yeah. It's just an animal. It's just programmed just to be an animal.
Just eat all day and then try to mate, man.
Yeah, eat, shit, and sleep.
The basic functions.
Yeah, basic functions. That's an animal.
Being a brute beast. But yeah, it's showing you right there. Yahweh Shem Shai generalizes, okay? Apart from the elect, the rest of y'all is just brute beast, okay? Straight up, you're unreasonable, insensible, brute. Okay, you're of lower animal status. Hey, Yahweh Shem Shai is beautiful, man.
Yeah, good.
And you brothers got any final words?
Nah, that'd be it.
All right, brothers, and with that, we're gonna say death to the so-called white man, death to the 2/3, right? And
death to the nigga one.
all glory, honor, and praises to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh
Shai. And we say shalom.
Shalom.